martyr, Martin Luther King. And so we are here today to commemorate Martin Luther King Day. But as one of the journalists asked me, he said, Phelicia, what are you going to do for service for Martin Luther King? This is my service, holding those in power accountable to how we live in San Francisco. There has been 3 reports in 56 years studying black people in San Francisco. The first one, the unfinished agenda, 1964 to 1990. It was published in 1994 with 26 recommendations. The second one came as the out-migration of African Americans in 2009. The last one was a progress report on you black people. All you black people standing up here. All you black people standing up here. In 2012, it was another report published. And so here we are. Here we are, 56 years later. And what can we say has been done in the progress of Black San Franciscans? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And so this is why we are here. This is the service, Mr. Journalist. This is the service. Holding people accountable. Tomorrow, Martin Luther King will be 93 years old. It would be 53 years since his assassination. And what have we gotten done in Black San Francisco? So we talk good, the politicians, they talk good, the department heads, they talk good, but they don't show us nothing. And what they do is it. Because a lot of us, we do what we're doing now, not paying attention, got other sidebar conversations going. This is not real. I don't care about none of what Phelicia is saying, because after this, I'm going to go back and business as usual. The Voting Rights Act, after we didn't put Biden in office, what? He can't even get it past the Senate. His own party will not be passing the Voting Rights Act. Manchin and Sinema, they're holding out. These are Democrats. So I want to know, what have all these Democrats done for us lately? What have these progressives done for us lately? And so we must begin to do for ourselves. Camille Cosby says, the system is not going to help us. Never have and never will. So what are you going to do, black people? So if you are interested in doing something and making something happen for real change, pull out your phones. Everybody pull out their phones. Everybody pull out their phones. Don't be faking the funk now. Pull out your phone and put in MW Justice Now @gmail.com. MW Justice Now @gmail.com. You look beautiful. But looking pretty and looking handsome is not going to change the way that we're living here in Black San Francisco. So what you do is you email Wealth and Disparities in the Black community, and you tell us where you want to work. You want to work on mass incarceration? You want to work on homelessness? You want to work on housing? You want to work on economics? Where do you want to spend some of your time making a difference in San Francisco? Yes. The time for playing is over. In the 1960s, the Black Panthers, let me back up. First and foremost, we always try to convince white folks that we are relevant and we count. We spend most of our time doing that. 1960s, the Black Panthers came and they said, all power to the people. They were addressing society as to how they were living and leaving people out. 1960. 1968, the Memphis sanitation workers, they tried to convince America by saying, I am a man. I am a man. Also in 1968, James Brown came out, right? With what? What did James Brown come out? I'm black and I'm proud. In I believe it was 2013, the sisters came out with Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Behind George Zimmerman getting acquitted for murdering Trayvon Martin. So here we are, 2022, still trying to convince folks, still trying to convince the system, still trying to convince these department heads, still trying to convince the board of supervisors, still trying to convince the police commission, still trying to convince San Francisco Police Department that we count. I don't know about you, I've been tired. I've been tired. And so a change must come, my beloved people. A change must come, my beloved people. And I also know that black women have it real hard. But I'm going to tell you this, ain't no stopping me. I'm going to fight for you, whether you don't fight for yourself. And the reason why I will fight for you is because I love you. I love you. I love you. No matter what nobody says about Phelicia Jones, they can't say that my boots have not been on the ground. They can't say that I don't work in the trenches. They can't say that I do not love black people. They can't say that I'm an unapologetic, strong black woman, and I'm going to continue to stand up and fight for our rights, whether you are with me or not. And I'm hoping after today, many of you are going to be with me. And so, with the loudest voice that you have, this is what I want you to say. All power to the people. All power to the people. You're not loud enough. It still ain't loud enough. I know we got these masks on and things, but I want you to make sure that they hear you over here. I want to make sure they hear you on Broad Street. I want to make sure they hear you behind Because you know why? You know why I constantly give things here on these steps of City Hall? And thank you, Mayor Breed, for always, approving me to come here and do the work that I do. Is because this is our house too. This is our house too. And you guys got to get comfortable in coming to your house. You got to get comfortable in coming to your house and letting folks know that you guys are abusing us. You guys are using us. You're not doing anything for us. Now, I will say, before I bring Dr. Jones up for a hot minute and then Dr. Silas, I will say, with Mayor Breed and President Walton, they did give $120 million to the black community. How many of you guys know about that? The Dream Keepers? The Dream Keepers Initiative. Raise your hand if you know about the Dream Keepers Initiative. Not a lot of you. Y'all need to get it. Come on now. Y'all need to know about that. However, like I told Mayor Breed, and Shaman is here so he can hear it this time, 60 million, I take my hat off to you because this is the first time I know that monies have been generated strictly for the black community. But 60 million is not enough. 60 million is not enough. These departments, they need to be showing and demonstrating and also letting us know how much money from their own budgets, after the misuse of black people for 56 years, how much money of your own budget are you giving to the black community? That's our fight. That's our fight. And I don't know, I don't see Mega Black Budget Watchdog Group. Are they here? Anybody from Mega Black Watchdog Group? Okay, come on up. Just wanted them to see Mega Black Watchdog Group. We have another number of people. Where's John Henry? John? Come on up, brother. So this is just a few of us that we are going, is that Nate? You better have my t-shirt, I know that. All right, come on up. Come on up, brother. You know I've been having to deal with John as the sibling rivalry. But they will be collaborating with Wealth and Disparities in the black community. So as you email us and give us the information, we are going to be starting task force groups to address these issues. So if you guys don't email us, then we're going to do the work, but it sure would be better with you than without you. Okay, so I'm hoping that you guys would do that. Okay, and so next, Dr. Jones and then Dr. Silas, you want to come on up?
Afternoon, everyone. I think we're almost afternoon, still morning. My name is Marion Jones, and I'm the CEO of Westside Community Services. And I just want to encourage everybody to really guard their mental health and to always be aware that, thank you, that what oppression does to us is allow a system to seek flaws in the character of victims to justify the oppression that we are consistently under. And so we really have been bamboozled into thinking that when we seek out mental health services, that is because we're weak or there's something wrong with us. But we have to really be the authors of our story. We have to fight for ourselves, and we have to fight for our mental health. Thank you very much, and I want to wish everybody a happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Y'all better get ready now.
How y'all doing today? Y'all good?
Yeah.
Okay, I want somebody to tap the brothers in the back, because I'm going to tell you something. The people who have their back turns, I want you to tap them and ask them to focus over here. And there's a reason. We need each of us. You see, if it's one of us who takes their gifts and pushes it down or shelves it away, we're going to be without the full picture of change that we need to turn the page. So I need you and you and you. I need us present right here. And it's the responsibility of the community to tap each other lovingly. Hey baby, we need you over here. Hey sweetie, come over here. Brother, sister, family, come on over here. Because what you gonna plant in this ground cannot grow the transformation we need without you. Make sense? Yeah. Makes sense. Now, I need you, my people, to talk back. I come from a people that echoes. It's like the ocean, the ebb and the flow. Talk to me, because I'm talking with you. You are offering this word through me. Make sense? Yeah. All right. I want to first thank Miss Phelicia. Can we give Miss Phelicia an amazing, heartfelt, come on out, Miss Phelicia, I'm serious, baby. You have to know how amazing you are and how we bless you. You know this is not easy to put together functions like this. I don't know another sister in this city other than our phenomenal mayor and our king, President Walton, who could just make some calls and have the police shut the street down and be in the front of City Hall with some chairs and microphone and music and clapping and people. Thank you for being the gift you are to us. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. There's a reason this amazing Dr. Jones spoke first, following Miss Phelicia. Dr. Jones is a leader extraordinaire. And when we say we stand on the shoulders of those who are doing the work, whether we know it or not, when we talk about mental health, we're standing on her legacy. So can we pour some love to this amazing doctor who lifts up our community and has done so for generations. The love you are and the profound insight you bring to programming is unlike any other. Thank you. There's also a reason I have my sister, Miss Amazing Monique Mack, right behind me. Whenever I go anywhere, I make sure I have one of us behind me. Watch my back. How do I know what they're going to come out of this door and do? How do I know? What's somebody going to do? She watching me. She watching. See, there's wisdom in all of this. Black people, you are beautiful and bold and amazing and engaging and gifted and talented and resilient. You are enriched with spiritual truths unlike any other people. So how come 5% of less of the population in San Francisco and we're over 40% of the homeless population? How come? How come just 5% or less of the population and we're over 50% of the people incarcerated in San Francisco jails? Is that coincidental? No, it's not coincidental. It's by design. It's by racist design. And it'll be by design that we unravel it. Oh, but we better pay attention. Audre Lorde taught us. She said you cannot dismantle the master's house by using the master's tools. You see, but those who ally with systemic racism and institutional oppression, oh, they don't understand the tools that are systemic and indigenous to our strength. They don't understand what makes us so strong. They don't understand the power. Let me tell you something. You can have 10 black people and it'll feel like 10,000. They don't understand that. Had they taken the time to ask somebody, they would have been told that on Mondays when they are sick, on microaggression and coffee. Okay, while they were doing that, we were being told in the prayerfulness of our soul what decisions to make, what decisions not to make, where to step, where not to step, where to go, where not to go, what to say, what not to speak. All of that is within us. They would have been told that on Tuesdays, we are remembering why we do what we do. Be in touch with your purpose. Wednesdays, let me be clear, this is not the 2022 version of the middle passage. Oh, that's deep. Think about it. The middle passage. You're waiting. Wonder what they gonna do to us next. Wonder where we going. Wonder what's gonna happen to us. Wonder if they gonna give us some funding. Wonder. We ain't wondering no more. This is no more middle, it's no more, just like Miss Phelicia says, it's not time to wait. It is time to author our own stories. And on Thursday, 11:45 a.m., where are we? Where are we at 11:45 on Thursdays?
Mega Black, baby.
That's right. Mega Black SF. Strategizing. Creating new ways of seeing ourselves forward. That's every Thursday. Fridays. See, if they had taken the time, they would say, well, this is what you're doing all week. Yes, Fridays. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. We reserve one day just to look good. Okay? I ain't make this up. Today is Friday. Look around. Y'all look good. Saturdays, we connect with our beloveds. Reunion of the Spirit. Remember what ignites your soul. And on Sundays, all prayed up, we show out. I guarantee you, Miss Phelicia, the Dreamkeeper Initiative, all the visions that come through you took place on a Sunday. These are examples of the values within us. So you're going to hear a lot of people speak today. I think it's deep. Because before you get a penny of government money, do you know what you need to do? I've been running an agency, blessed to be a part of Homeless Children's Network. Any Homeless Children's Network? People out here, any of the Amani staff, any of the HCN, the Ma'at, former board members. I'm going to tell you something. Before you get a penny, you have to show them what you're going to do with the money, how many you're going to serve. What impact will you have? What will be your outcome? You got to show everything that's a part of your vision. And you know why? You have to be accountable. Well, shouldn't we want the same? Shouldn't the folks that speak today have to tell us what their model is? How will they be accountable to us? This is powerful. It's important that we not accept any more lies, any more untruths. Be honest. It's in our gut that people lie to us. Oh, we're going to give you 40 acres and a mule because you've gone through so much. Look out. You see one mule walking up and down Market Street anywhere. You see one? No. We did not get $40 or a hug, much less 40 acres and a mule, and somehow that constant generational untruth has gone unaddressed. So I'm going to ask you to do something for me. Everybody who agrees with any part of this, throw your fist in the air. Don't put it up there. Throw it up there. Throw it up there. Throw it up there. Throw it up there. And ask yourselves, how long are we going to be standing outside the city halls demanding unapologetically the rights of blacks in San Francisco? How long are we going to insist that every part of our voice and every demographic in this city that is black is listened to? How long? Keep your fist up. Keep your fist up. How long are we going to keep our fist up? Dr. King taught us the answer to that question. He said, as long as it takes for justice to roll down like water in righteousness, that's how long. Peace and blessings, my people.